feel like some things have to be said. When y'all watch Surviving R. Kelly, and the first thing that comes to your head is, oh, he's a black man in power trying to be stopped by the man. He's been able to get away with this because of the fact that he has money, wealth, and fame. So this is not a case for black men to be like, oh, he's trying to be stopped by the man. No, it's not. It's just not the case. You can't get away with something for 30 years out in the open and have people know about it and then claim that, oh, now all of a sudden it's coming out, so now it's the white man trying to get him down. It doesn't work like that. You're trying to support him and you're trying to deflect. That's unacceptable. These comparisons to white men like Brock Turner. Yes, white privilege is a very real thing. Brock Turner is a classic example of that. Why is it that we are mad that he can't get away with it the way Brock Turner did? Do y'all want to get rid of white privilege, or would you like to have access to it? He was able to transcend race in a sense because of his wealth and his fame and his status and because of who he was preying on. He actually used avenues of white supremacy and used the ideology behind white supremacy to get away with what he was doing. If you want to be mad about Brock Turner, be mad about Brock Turner, but don't be mad because R. Kelly's not getting away with it too. We can be mad about white privilege and still demand that users be held accountable as well. We can multitask. It is definitely possible. If we cancel R. Kelly, if we don't listen to R. Kelly's music, then we can't listen to X, Y, and Z. And there's a problem with that. Cancel them all. Because in the entertainment industry, we can separate the art from the artist and just listen to the song. But that's not actually true, because when you listen to an artist's song, you put money directly into their pockets and you feed into this system of capitalism that is allowing abusers like R. Kelly to stay in places of power because of how much revenue he generates for the rest of these people. That's unacceptable. Why not? What's the problem with getting rid of all the abusers? There are plenty of other artists that are worth your time. There are plenty of other artists that are actually more talented. R. Kelly had girls and women that he was raping in his studios. He had them in his tour buses. He had them in his dressing rooms. He brought them on stage at his shows. He wrote songs about the situations with particular women. And so, no, I'm sorry. I'm not separating art from artists. If you make the conscientious decision to separate R. Kelly from R. Kelly's music, then what you are doing is you are enabling him and you are supporting an abuser. And it's people like you that made it so that he was able to hide in plain sight for as long as he was. It's just the truth. And it might hurt, but part of loving black people and loving my community is wanting to see my community be better and wanting my community to hold each other accountable. If you're raping people, you don't deserve to have a platform. You don't. Another thing that I hear people say is they want to put the blame on the victims or on the parents or on the bodyguards or on his wife. Stop deflecting. R. Kelly made the decision over and over and over and over and over again to psychologically manipulate and physically, emotionally, mentally abuse and rape women and children. There's no way that you can defend that, and you shouldn't. And if you are defending that by trying to say that, oh, these little girls were so fast, fuck you. Honestly, fuck you. If you are a grown-ass person looking at a child as a sexual object for your taking, you are the problem, not the fucking child. Period. The only person that is at fault for what is going down right now is R. Kelly. And if you want to be mad at somebody, be mad at R. Kelly. If you really loved his music and it upsets you to your core that this stuff is happening, then you need to take a good hard look at the artist who made that music. And you need to ask yourself, is it worth supporting somebody who is hurting black women and children? Y'all want to have a discussion about race when it comes to this? Let's talk about it this way. If R. Kelly was on tape with a 14-year-old white girl, don't you think they would have sent that nigga straight to jail? The real problem is misogynoir. You don't care about us. And that's really fucking sad, because this community would not be what it is without us. It's time to mute R. Kelly. It's time to mute all abusers in every field, not just the entertainment industry. It's over. Period. I'm out.